Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Urban Update. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I am Alberto Vasallo. I'll get my name right. And that's why I'm so excited, because on the show this morning, we have a super packed show featuring, get this, a pair of young local YouTubers. I think one is like 10, the other one's 8 years old. We'll also introduce you to a pair of high school Boston League debaters. And we'll also chat with a couple of Boston youths who, along with many of their friends, are totally outraged at the tobacco industry. All of these amazing kids in just a few. But up first, Project Hope, a multi-service agency known for focusing on assisting low-income women with children by providing access to education, jobs, housing, and emergency services. Now, many of the women and children that they serve have either experienced homelessness or are currently homeless. For the past 14 years, Project Hope has hosted the Rise and Shine Breakfast, which is their annual fundraising event. And this year, our friend and colleague Amaka Ubaka of 7 News will be the mistress of ceremonies. The event will be held on Thursday, June 1st at the Boston Harbor Hotel. To tell us more, we've invited Project Hope's Executive Director, Linda Wood-Boyle. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And she's brought along a great success story. Joining Linda is Lisdaly Nunez, who, thanks to Project Hope, was able to turn her life around and is actually now a caseworker with Project Hope and is almost finished with getting her associate's degree at Bunker Hill Community College and wants to continue to further her education. Felicidades.
Thank you.
I'm already proud of you. That's just the intro. Well, Linda, I'm going to start with you. Before we get to this wonderful success story and the event, give a little kind of overview of what this organization has meant to the community here.
Well, Project Hope started about 34 years ago, and initially as a sort of a group of nuns, Little Sisters of the Assumption, seeing homeless families on the street and taking them into to their home. It evolved into a family shelter and now a whole continuum of services. So as you said in your intro, we provide an array of services. It's pretty much primarily in the Roxbury-Dorchester area, but now we're broadening our impact. We serve about 800 individuals a day in the course of a year, and we provide employment assistance, housing assistance, both homelessness prevention and housing search, adult education services, and workforce development, so helping people find jobs. The unique part about Project Hope is there's no wrong door. So if someone comes into our adult education program and has some housing issues, they can be referred to our housing department. So it's really comprehensive array of services that are offered by Project Hope.
Awesome. Now that's all awesome information, but now I want to get to like a real life story. So tell me a little bit about your journey, how you got to Project Hope and where you are now.
Okay. So prior to joining the Project Hope family, as I call it, I was out of work for about a year. I was going through some challenges and I needed guidance. I knew about Project Hope, but I wasn't sure exactly what they offered. So being that I lived in the community, I decided to call and see what they had to offer. I found out about a job training program, which I attended the open house and got accepted into one of their programs, graduated after 12 weeks, and during my job search, I actually was offered a receptionist position. It was part-time, which was great because I wanted to go to school. So I was working part-time and going to school, and it's 5 years later, and now I'm a case manager in the housing department, which was my goal when I started.
That's an incredible story. So yeah. Obviously, you tell people this really does work for people. It
does.
It changes people's lives?
It does. It certainly, Project Hope saved my life. Like, really? I can honestly say that. Yeah, I was in a very bad place, and I didn't see any hope until I walked through those doors. And, you know, even during the job training process, they gave you all the tools. Like, there was no excuse why I couldn't be in class and ready to start the day, because they helped with anything that would get in the way of me not being there.
That's awesome. What I want to do now, because of your story, is I want for folks who are watching to help. So the best way is by coming to this event and donating, right? So let's talk a little bit about the Rise and Shine Breakfast. You have a special guest.
We do. Rise and Shine Breakfast is June 1st at the Boston Harbor Hotel, and as you mentioned, Amaka Ubaka is going to be our MC. We're really grateful that Amaka is really sort of adopting Project Hope as...
She went to your class. See her
She
there, right?
did. She really wants to. She's met some of our ambassadors, some of our alumni that are part of our Speakers Bureau, like Lisdaly. So prohope.org.
Yep.
If you can't come to the breakfast, there's an opportunity to donate so that we can continue to have success stories like Lisdaly.
All right, so that'll be Thursday, June 1st at the Boston Harbor Hotel. We've got the logo and the website up. It looks like it's going to be a fun event as well, right? You've
is.
How many years have you been doing it now? 14?
14, yeah, and it's very inspiring because there are probably 20, up to 20 women like Lisdaly who do short statements like "I rise," because rise and shine. So it's "I rise for my son."
So you have these women who
have graduated from the programs, who testify, who sit at the tables. There's an ambassador at every table at the breakfast so that people can really talk with and understand and experience what it's been like for people like Lisdaly to go through the program.
So I want you to give a little, kind of like a little message to folks. Why should people help out and donate to Project Hope?
Because it's a great organization, and when people are falling apart because life just isn't so great, when they walk through our doors, they walk out with hope.
Yep. And you're the living butter. Congratulations. We're proud of you.
Thank you so
That's
much.
good. Puerto Rican?
Yes.
From Dudley?
Yes.
Good. Good for you. All right. I'm proud of her.
I am too. Very proud
All
of
right,
her.
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
No, you have to say you're proud of me too.
I'm proud of you
Okay,
too.
good. Now we can say the same. Thank you. Everybody's proud of everybody.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, this was awesome. All right, don't move, because up next, we actually have some outraged youth because they're outraged because flavored tobacco products are targeting kids. We're going to find out who they are and when we come back right here on Urban Update.